Well, hello and welcome to my latest video. We're talking Bromptons. Yes, had enough of the mountain bikes, nearly killed me. I might actually show you a little video of the bruises on my leg that I got when I crashed on my mountain bike. So just look here. What do you think? Pretty impressive, huh? You see that bruise? It goes all the way down there. I mean, I could be in the bruise Olympics and possibly win. Anyway, this video is not about my bruise. This video is about the Brompton P line. So you're lucky enough to have a Brompton P line. Well done, great bike. The only problem is you fold it up, as you can see it now in its folded state. You pick it up and the thing falls apart. And you think, why does that happen? I know I can sort that out. So the first thing I do is I'm going to Google what the problem is with my Brompton P line unfolding. So obviously the first thing you do is you Google Brompton stop disc, and this is the page that comes up. And if you can see here where I'm clicking, all right, what you get is this Brompton lower stop disc set, and this is from Condor. And if you go on here, this is from Balf's Bikes. And if you go on, hang on, let's just go back a bit, shall we? Why isn't it going back? We go on this one. This is Brompton again, and as you can see, this is Marmachari lower stop disc set. All right, and you think, okay, I'll order that stop disc set. That will sort out my problem. Except that particular lower stop disc is not compatible with the Brompton P line, which is what I've got. And it's only when I went on Brilliant Bikes, thinking that I was going to order one of these because I had a problem with my Brompton P line unfolding, that it says, no, this does not fit the P line. So let me explain to you what you do with your P line to sort out this problem when it unfolds. Now, the Brompton P line does have a system to stop the bike unfolding, but it is not the lower stop disc that you just saw on the screen when you Googled lower stop discs. No, the Brompton P line system is already attached to the bike. You can't really see it or access it or adjust it unless the bike is in the folded position and the seat post is up. So let's do that. Okay, so the seat post is up, the bike is in the folded position, and now we need to try and see where that system is that stops the bike unfolding, and it's quite difficult to see. Now it is this piece here, which is attached to the rear of the mudguard and is a kind of black plastic thing, and in the center, just here, I don't know if you can see, is a recessed 4mm Allen bolt, and it's adjusting that stops the bike unfolding. And it took me a long time to understand why it was that the bike unfolding and what this did to help it. Now, first of all, to adjust it, you put a 4mm Allen key into there and you unscrew it to bring it out, or you screw it in to push it back in. Okay, now why would you do one of those two things? Well, let me try and show you what that is actually doing. Now, it's probably easiest if I try and show you it from here. So this is the hook that you have on the front wheel, and that hook is what attaches here to the chainstay. So can you see down there, that's attaching to the chainstay, all right, and that holds the bike together. Well, yes and no. Let's see what happens when you lift the bike up. So you saw what happened. I lifted the bike up and that caused that hook there to come detached from the chainstay there. Now, in order to stop that happening, first of all, the seat post here has to be all the way down, but also the lower stop disc, which is not called the lower stop disc on the P line, the bit that we saw previously under here, is what presses against the rear wheel and stops that lifting up. So let's put the seat pillar down and see if we can illustrate that. So again, you can see the hook here. The seat post is down, but when I lift up the bike, you can see, I think, that the hook doesn't move. And the reason why the hook doesn't move is because the wheel is holding it, or rather the wheel and the stopping mechanism along with the seat post being down is what holds it together. So if your P line is coming apart, what you need to do is unscrew the lower stop mechanism, perhaps half a turn at a time. You don't want to overdo it because you still want to allow the seat post to go down, but not screw it in too far, because that will provide too much movement. So it's quite a delicate adjustment. Takes a bit of time, takes a bit of thought. Now it is, funnily enough, explained in the Brompton instruction booklet that comes with the P line, but if you're anything like me, you probably didn't read the instruction booklet, and even when you do, it's not particularly easily explained. So there you are. I hope you found that helpful. I'd like to thank the brilliant Hannah at Brilliant Bikes, because I emailed her and she explained to me why the lower stop disc that you see for sale on so many websites is not compatible with the P line, and she explained why it's not compatible. So they've also, actually, Brilliant Bikes, done a video about how to adjust it, and it's probably a better video than mine. Although, having watched mine, do you really need to watch another? Probably not, but as it's the brilliant Hannah at Brilliant Bikes, you may want to. So, thanks for watching. Hope you found that little video useful, and see you next time.